Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum. Today, inshallah, we will explain uh, how to use the triggers instead of colliders instead of collision. And also, we will explain how to use the audio as a background in music or as a sound effect. Effects also, we will explain, inshallah, how to combine or two different projects together or how to import scenes to our project. Let us start with the collision. Before we use the collision as a colliders, the collision without a trigger, that's mean when the object hit an object, there will be collision. The object, our object or our character will not be able to go inside it. There will be a resistance to forbid our character to go inside or to pass it through. But in some cases, we might need our character or our avatar to pass through the objects. We don't want to make a collision between them. In these cases, we use the triggers. How can we use triggers? First of all, let me go back to the scene, F for focus, and then zoom out. And let me select all of these one by one. Here we have is a trigger. I need to check it to all of these. And then I need to open the script because I'm going to use the on trigger enter, not on collision. As I said, for these things, for the obstacles, if I don't want a collision to happen between the objects, I need it's better to use the triggers. I want to do a collision to check the collision. I can use the on collision enter or exit. But here, in order to use the collision, void on trigger, I'm sorry, not here, out, trigger, enter to the colliders, and then begin. This is how we write the on collision enter. But because I have it here, all I need to do is to select these on trigger enter, copy, and then I can paste it here, replace it. And the things inside, I don't need to change. Here I missed an O. And this I don't need. And now the checking with the tag will be the same because I defined the variable, collider variable as collision. So nothing I need to change inside. I just need to click on save. And now there's no collision will be happening. The engine will track or will check the triggers, the object passing through. For example, if I deactivate the destroy, take a look what is going to happen. Let me click on play. Okay, because it's keep reducing the health until the player click on Take a look. The object will stay, but as I say, it's better to use the destroy as we did before. Control S for save. And let me check now. Okay, that's for the trigger. The second thing is the background music. For example, this is the game level. I want to add a background music to this level. I can click here and import a new asset. I need to locate the music. I'm going to select all of these three. For the background music, usually we connect it to the camera. Here you can see that we have an audio listener. And then if I click on the background music and drag it here, it will be an audio source, or I can add an audio source and then attach the camera, the audio to it. I can do that, but I can drag it immediately here. Here inside, you can see that we have mute. We can unmute it by using the codes or events. Play on awake. That means when we open this scene, when we play the scene, the music will be played immediately. I can check the loop to make the playing looping. I'm not going to do that. Here we have the priority between, if we have more than one audio file, we can change the priority, we can change the volume level. In the future, we will learn how to control the volume as a part of the option menu. We have the stereo. We have some extra settings for 3D sounds for more advanced sound options. But today, we're just going to keep the basics. We are not going to fix or edit the advanced settings. Now, if I click on play, let me check the sharing first. Yeah, I need to share the sound. And now if I click on a play, yeah, now it is working, but I need to, it's better to reduce the volume. And that's how we can add a background music. And let me go back to the main menu scene to show you. I'm going to click on save. If I click on play here, I have the menu here. If I click on a new game, once I go inside the game, I have the audio will be played automatically. And that's how we can add a background music. Let us see how we can add a sound effect. For example, I'm going to add a sound effect for these buttons. When the mouse move over it, I'm going to add a sound effect. And when I click, I'm going to add another sound effect. Let me add the first one, the click. Here, I'm going to go back to the assets. I have a click. I'm going to drag it here as an object. As you see, its name click. So what I'm going to do here, inside the on click, I'm going to add an extra event. I'm going to drag that object here. Here inside no function, I need to go to audio source. and play. Let us check it. As you see, I don't know why it's not working appropriately. Because of my device, it's set it accurately, but because of the delay that my device caused it. But this is how we add on a click. If I want to play an audio, if I want to play something on when the mouse move over a button or something, I need to add a collider, physics 2D, box collider, for example. And here I'm going to make it a trigger also. And here the scale, let me fix the scale because I want to move to check when the mouse come inside the box. So here, add a component. I'm going to select events. And here, I'm going to select the event trigger. And inside it, add a new event, pointer, enter. When that means when the cursor enter this area, the collider area, what I want to do, I'm going to click at the plus, and here I need to hover, touch over, and here I need to drag it inside, and the function play, and I need to add another event when the pointer exit the area. For example, if I have a long audio source, then I need to add the exit. When the cursor exit, what I need to do, audio source, pause, or stop if I want to stop better than pause. Pause will stop at the time we stopped. Pause for the stop, it will start all over again when the mouse come back inside. Let us check. It's better to reduce the volume a little. And that's how we add a sound effect or a background in music. The last thing I'm going to explain today is how to combine two projects. It is very basic things. I'm not going to use the import. I'm going to use the show in Explorer. For example, if I want to import this, I need to open the project file, and then I need to drag the asset inside. You just need to select the asset and then drag it here inside the assets. Now it will not be added because I'm selecting the same project. If I open another one, for example, character control, for example, if I drag, I need to select the assets and drag them. Now I can drag. I just need to drag. After I drag, sometimes this readme could cause a problem. You need to delete it. And then you can use all the scenes. You just need to open the asset folder, new folder, and then you can use all the scenes inside it accurately for the loading scenes, you need to go back to File and Build a Profile and add the scenes you added from the other folder. That's it for today, and see you next tutorial, inshallah.